All right. Welcome back to D5 Racing. Got kind of an update. I don't know if anybody's seen, or I'm sure everybody did on Facebook, where I had posted where we had a broke off rocker bolt. Well, luckily enough, I got some pretty good friends that are pretty smart, and I was able to pick that broke off bolt and get it all fixed. As you can see now, there are brand new BTR rocker bolts in this thing all the way around. Put all brand new bolts in it. All brand new bolts, yeah. Had to, because it was friggin' terrible. Also, I got the back plate in. Separate the driver and the from the back from the fuel cell and everything. Also got the rollover valve mounted and secured and in a place where it's supposed to be at. Show y'all down here. I have to. Yeah, it's pretty weird getting underneath this car. Oh, yeah. Got that. Got that mounted. Trans cooler fans. It's all hooked up and everything. Yeah. Nice looking 9-inch. Strange axles. Kong race shocks. Magna Fuel Quick Start 300 fuel pump, air motive, fuel filters. I've got this one right here. I think this one here is like 100 micron, and I have another one. I think it's like 10 micron. It's up towards the front. Vibrant shutoff valve. All I think it's a Red Horse AN fittings. Let me see if I got that right. Yeah, Red Horse Performance AN fittings and AN line. Yeah, we're getting there. We are hoping, still hoping, if everything works out right, if my tap covers get done, to be there this weekend. If the tap covers get done, I'm pretty sure they will. And then after that, it's just a matter of getting them laid out, the lines, the 3/4 inch blow-by lines, and ran through the car and to the back. I still got to figure out how I'm going to run them, where I'm going to come through the firewall, how I'm going to come through the car, if I'm going to go on each side of the shifter down the trans and stuff and then back, or how I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to do that, then loop it through the back and then run it through the back. That way I can get it all hooked up, because all that has to be done and hooked up before I can race Saturday. Well, not really race. We're going to go down and test and tune. I still got to go and get a bunch of spark plugs. I don't know how many sets I'm going to buy. Probably like 5 sets, 4 or 5 sets. I mean, at 8 plugs a set, that's like 40 plugs I need to buy just for one weekend. You know, depending on how much the spark plugs are. I mean, I may be looking for a spark plug guy to hook me up on them. But who knows? I got a fuel guy already. Sponsor, I guess you want to call it. Pretty cool. Didn't have to, but he decided he wanted to do that. Just not really sure if he realizes what he's getting into when it comes to that stuff like that, because eventually it ain't just going to be the X98. I mean, eventually, hopefully next season, depends on how it goes, we'll be running like some 117, 119 or whatever it is, race gas in with a nitrous system. I don't know yet. So it depends on how this ethanol thing goes. If the ethanol works out all right and we do all right with that, then we'll stay with that. But if the ethanol don't, then I really would not have, I would rather not have to spray the house down to make this car really fast. We already know it's in the low 6s. It's a low 6-second car. Maybe if we can get everything lined out on it, that we might be able to grade, you know, to gain a couple of tenths or something, you know. I'll be happy with that. But until then, you know, this is what we're working with. I'd like to do a test fire just to make sure everything's right with these rockers. But it's already getting kind of late, and I don't have anybody else here with me. It's just me, which makes it pretty tough, but, you know, because I need somebody inside the car and I need to be outside the car checking the rockers to make sure they're good and tight like they need to be. 22 foot-pounds ain't a whole lot, but you got to make sure they're right. I'd rather start the car, let it go through a heat cycle or whatever, and then check them again, which most likely will. I don't know yet. So I rolled the motor over several times with a crowbar or pry bar or whatever the hell you want to call it. But I rolled the motor over and everything seems good. I think Friday, if I have enough time, I'm going to go ahead and pull the spark plugs out of it, check the spark plugs and make sure they're okay, because I'm having to run a spacer, two spacers on my spark plugs, so they're high enough in the spark plug hole that they don't hit the piston. The thing's got some massive dome pistons in it. I mean, at R2 it's like either 14.5 or 15-to-1 compression. It's nasty. That's the reason why it sounds the way it does. But hopefully we can get this thing going and it'll be right. It'll be good. I think, like I said, the only thing that I know that's left is I got to work on a couple spark plug wires, get them a little further pulled out. That way I can get them good on the coils. I got to put spark plug wires on this side. Think about putting some heat shielding on them. I don't know yet. Valve covers. My fittings for the valve covers should be in tonight from Summit. I've been coming FedEx, and FedEx runs real late all the time, and most of the time they just drop it at the end of my driveway. Don't even bring the stuff up to the house. But UPS has got to be the same way every once in a while, so it's like, what's the point of fighting with them? Because they're still not going to do it the way you need to be done. So that's about the way it goes half the time. It's just stupid. I wasn't going to come over here this afternoon. I was kind of bummed out. But it's also one of them deals. It's race season. I got to get this thing finished. I've had now, I don't know, 6 or 8 months. I don't even think that long. Probably more closer to 5 or 6 months. It's came a long ways from where it was when we first got the car. I mean, when we first got the car, it needed a whole bunch of wiring done to it. Max and I, we ripped all the wiring out of this race car and completely redone the wiring on it. We got a brand new carburetor, brand new MSD box, electronics. Let's see here. What else we do? Got some new tires on it, all new fuel system in it, front to back. That's pretty close to it. I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of little things, but them little things is what really you don't understand. Oh, your package has been delivered by FedEx. Yay. Wonder if I should call Mom and make sure it got to the house, or if I need to pick it up in the driveway. Probably the stupid driveway be my luck. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Yeah. But if anybody ever has any questions they want to ask, just hit me up shoot me a message or whatever. All right, those sound good. Got just enough lash. Top dead center, perfect. But anyways, I think I may call it a night. Go ahead and go to the house. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. But anyways, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that has helped me on this. Jerry's Performance, Jerry, Lee, Coulter, Tim, Lucky 8 Performance, Tom, Max. They've been great help. My wife. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I mean, that group of people right there, within that, what is that, 6, 7 people? These 7 people, have helped me a long ways on this, keep me motivated, keep me pushing to get this car done, to get it down there. Tom's already trying to get me to do some no prepping. I don't know how I feel about that yet, especially being on all motor. I don't want to go out there and make a fool of myself on all motor. I mean, don't get me wrong, if this thing will get down on the nasty, on a nasty all bare concrete surface, I mean, it might do it. I don't know. I got some Mickey Thompson softs on it right now, so I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. I'd kind of like to do it. It's down southern Arkansas in May. I mean, I'm not going down there to expect to win anything, or even make it past first round. But if I can get the seat time on the car and see what it's doing and get it lined out between now and May, just depends. No, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd get another fuel pump first. And I don't make no money off this stuff to be buying a fuel pump right now. But yeah, I need a bigger fuel pump. No, yeah, I would need a bigger fuel pump. I need another fuel pump up front, another regulator, and like a 1 gallon fuel cell up front. So to be able to spray it with nitrous, then I'd have to buy a nitrous kit. Talking about another $2,000 or whatever right there. That's what I mean. A nitrous progressor is like $600 by itself, and I'd rather hit it with a nitrous progressor instead of just putting it on a button and just spraying the house down on one hit. You know, I'm sure the car would handle a 200 shot all at one time, or a 250 shot all at one time. Hell, maybe even a 300 all at one time. But I'd rather not send the rods to Jesus yet. Not until I have some kind of backup plan on another motor or whatever, but for that. Would really be cool to go big block with this sometime. Maybe someday. It'd have to have a lot of work to go big block. I just got to get my little small block as fast as Lee's big block in his Camaro. If I could do that, I'd be happy, but I'd have to change fuel. For dang sure. I'd have to go something a lot hotter than E85 or X98. I have to talk to Lee, be like, what would it take to go methanol? Methanol and nitrous on this thing? No, that'd put me out a lot of races. Stick with the races with just the regular old pump gas stuff, I guess, for now. Stay with that E98. I keep calling it E98 because it's ethanol, but it's X98 because it's racing ethanol. It's the pure 98 octane ethanol. Ain't a bunch of bull crap. You know, you go to the pump, buy E85, it might be 71%, 68, stuff like that. It's not a real 85% ethanol. So pick up this X98 back here, which is real ethanol, which is real. And we can go with that. Sad part about it is 10 gallons won't even fill up my fuel cell. Get close, but it won't fill it up. Not that big bastard. That's a 15 gallon fuel cell right there. But anyways, hopefully everything will work out. I'll go see Lee tomorrow. I got to take some stuff back to him, some pics. I got to take an ease out back to him. And yeah, get all that stuff back to him. Hopefully, maybe pick up my valve covers. If I do get to pick up my valve covers, then most likely I'm going to work on getting that stuff ran. I've got an idea of where to run those lines to. Just depends. But I do have an idea. If I can get it done, then that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. But I'm sure whatever I do, it will work. Because if it don't, then it won't. But I'm sure it will. So that's what we're going to go with. But anyways, please like, share, subscribe our content. I know it ain't a lot, but, you know, I'm just trying to get it out there just to show other people, you know, it is possible to do it on a very, 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 very low budget. I mean, like I said, I am a disabled vet, so I'm having to do this a little bit at a time. Don't get me wrong. Yes, you see me putting parts on here all the time and stuff like that, but it's parts that I've had to save over time to get this stuff. That just doesn't fall out of the air. Money doesn't just fall out of the air. You know, I've got a wife and 3 kids that I also have to take care of. So I don't get to just spend thousands of dollars a month on parts and stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong.